नानी कहीं गई पता नहीं है।
वो कहाँ से पता होगा?
Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this 2020 match.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
That's a confident appeal. He's quick onto that in the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 3 for none.
End of the first. Not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Delhi with a massive shout. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 11 for none.
Steady start. Taking a bit longer than they would like to get set. They can launch from here, though.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. No point chasing that one. It is
boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Gone. Great reflexes. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End of the over. 5 off it. The Sunrisers are 16 for 1. Natarajan from the Randwick end. Cuts that off well in the infield. The bowler looks really confident. That's a confident appeal. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Delhi managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Couldn't get it through the field. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Smacks that away through the gap. Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. Stark with a huge appeal. Fowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Kishan looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Straight to the fielder. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drilled that one away.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Bowled him straight through. Good swing coming back in.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 4.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field. Start from the Paddington end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
तो guys अभी स्कोर है 42 पे 2 6 ओवर क्या लगता है ये बॉल पे क्या होगा हेलो हेलो ये हमारा छक्का नहीं गया imagine ऐसे दे बॉल slower fast ऐसे काम नहीं चलेगा तो करना पड़ेगा
Finds the fielder with that shot.
नीचे स्टार गैस पूरा खुश
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
ओह इस थोड़ा एक बॉल दे देते कि इसको मिचेल स्टक मारे फिर इसके स्टक हो जाएगा.
In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling.
2 for 2.
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Connect.
Great shot through the gap. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
जिससे खोले थे वो
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 60 for 2. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Brilliant diving stop. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Nine runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 69 for 2. Patel from the Paddington end. Swept away but finds the fielder.
Waiting.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. That's the end of a brilliant over. Brilliant bowling sees no runs and 2 added to the wicket column.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Great shot. Just got underneath the ball and paddled it away. That's the modern cricketer right there. 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Smacks that away through the gap. Seven runs added there. The Sunrisers are 81 for 4.
Portion of the match.
Great shot through the gap. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Yeah. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's it. Yeah.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Patel with great reflexes. It looks really close.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the night.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Patel from the Paddington end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cummins taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Cuts that off well in the infield. Cummins edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything.
Huh?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Delhi needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. Good over. Couldn't get it through the field. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Drilled that one away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. No, terrible shot. Eight runs out of there. The Sunrisers, 105 for 6. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Straight to the fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, that's a bad ball.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Absolutely nothing the batter could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged, what a ball. 9 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 123 for 7. Kumar from the Paddington end. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 7 off it. The Sunrisers are 130 for 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And the innings comes to an end. Delhi will need 135 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Sharmi with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Cummins into the attack now from the Randwick end.
For the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wow, that's missed a lot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Can't get that outside the ring field. shot. Leant back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. 8 runs added there. Delhi, 22 for none.
It's been a fantastic start to the power play. 2 overs gone and they're ahead of the required run rate and going at an excellent clip.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Shami over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Doesn't beat the infield.
Shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Nine runs added there. Delhi, 31 for none.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Was quick onto that in the infield. This should be close. Misses everything. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off. It should get a single. Oh, great run out. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Drilled that one away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. That's the over. Delhi, 40 for 1.
Four gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Patel, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Dug that out well. Needs a direct hit. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The bowler looks really confident.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Cummins from the Randwick end. On that nicely. Good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh dear, 4 block shots in a row. This is making for a very uneventful over. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and 2s.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Gone, nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Dug that out well. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Good pick up. Big chance. On that nicely. Good defence. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Delhi are 83 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nice solid defensive shot. That's 3 blocks in a row now. They're not doing their run rate any favours. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away. End of the over, Delhi are 90 for 3. Chahar, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Patel has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Needs a direct hit. Three block shots in a row. Something's got them spooked out there. Four defensive strokes now. No wickets is a good thing, of course, but no runs either. That's the over. Delhi, a 94 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Mulder has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. And 4 more. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Mulder will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That's 3 blocks in a row now. They're not doing their run rate any favours. Got that away nicely.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Stubbs has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Onto that early, that could be 4. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Mulder from the Paddington end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a very...
तो गाइस यही था आज का मैच. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, मतलब कल के लाइव स्ट्रीम में. तो चलिए बाय बाय. और गाइस कल है LSG वर्सेस RR. मिलते हैं कल की लाइव स्ट्रीम में LSG वर्सेस RR में. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय.